Salvage crews and volunteers in Mauritius race against the clock to contain more than 1,000 tonnes of oil that has spilled from a bulk carrier stranded off the island's coast. The Japanese ship ran aground on July 25th. Experts say it's now threatening to break up. Citizens have been flocking to the coast to make oil booms, which are used to counter the spread of the oil. The spill is an ecological and economic disaster for Mauritius, which lies near the East African coast and relies heavily on tourism.
We are really concerned. We live here. We were born here. This is many people's livelihood, like boatmen and diving centres. And it's our beauty, it's our wealth. Who doesn't know the Lagoon of Meherberg? I think that even on the other side of the world, people know it.
Some have even gone as far as donating their hair to help make the booms.
Why hair and animal hair? It's because they have a rather extraordinary absorption capacity. In fact, a natural hair and animal hair are hydrophobic. They don't like water, but they love oil. So 1 kilo of hair, natural animal hair, can absorb 8 litres of oil.
The country's Prime Minister told AFP that authorities have launched an investigation.
L'enquête va pouvoir déterminer les causes.
The investigation will determine the causes of this accident, the reasons why the boat came so close to our shores and ran aground. And of course, a general mobilization at all levels to continue the cleanup and make sure that the oil is removed from the sea.
Continuer à nettoyer et à faire de sorte qu'on puisse retirer cette huile de la mer.
Gunmen killed 6 French humanitarian workers and their Nigerian guide and driver on August 9th, while they were visiting an animal sanctuary near the capital, Niamey. Sources close to the French investigation suggest they were likely the victims of a premeditated attack targeting Westerners. French group Acted says several of its workers were among those killed. Troops in Niger, backed by French air power, are looking for those responsible, and local residents are calling for justice.
In light of the horror of the crime that has been committed, in light of the victims, who are mostly young people, I really think that the Nigerian authorities, together with the French and American authorities, must redouble their efforts to find the culprits and bring them to justice. It is a hideous crime.
Speaking from Paris, the French NGO Acted explained that the victims should have been safe.
It is a dreadful paradox that our young humanitarians died in the yellow zone, a zone where we could go, I would say, in a fairly conventional way, when we needed rest.
Thousands gathered in Mali's capital, Bamako, demanding the resignation of President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta, resuming their months-long push for his resignation, as they accuse him of presiding over corruption and impunity in the poor Sahel nation.
If he does not listen to us, he will see. I swear to God he will see. But let us be in no rush. We will win this victory, but in a peaceful way.
Former Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan is acting as mediator between the opposition and the country's leaders. At least 4 people died in Ivory Coast following violent clashes linked to the decision by President Alassane Ouattara to run for a 3rd term in October's presidential election. The constitution limits presidents to just 2 terms. In power since 2010, Ouattara originally said that he would not run for re-election, but changed tack following the sudden death in July of Prime Minister Amadou Gon Coulibaly, his anointed successor. Speaking at a press conference in Abidjan, the wife of former Ivorian President Laurent Gbagbo made her feelings very clear.
It is worth recalling that the candidacy of Mr. Alassane Ouattara is unconstitutional. As we all know, his candidacy violates the Ivorian constitution, at least in spirit, as formulated by the authors of that text.
En son esprit, tel que formulé par les auteurs même de ce texte.
And finally, staying with Ivory Coast, thousands danced together in Abidjan to pay tribute to their idol DJ Arafat for his work within the coupé de Calais style of Ivorian dance music. PJ Arafat died in a motorcycle accident on the 12th of August 2019 at the age of 33.